We walked down to the town together. Yay, frolicking all the way. Yeah, sure, that'll be my weird intro. Hey everybody, Renegade 67 and or 8 here with some let's play stream blind the fate staying night even though it's daytime. That's the joke I made. It's in the title. Haha, it's daytime, but I said it's nighttime, but no, they said it's nighttime. I'm saying it's daytime. We have a conflict of interest. I'm more of a night owl myself. I'm generally up during the night and during the day. I mean, obviously that's not entirely true because it's more night than it is day usually, so you can't be through the whole day. Otherwise, you'll be sleeping too long. I think I do sleep too long. I think that's a problem. But better than too long than not enough. Debatable. Yeah, so we're playing Fate, and yesterday, there was an exciting hootenanny of a stream. If you guys miss Mondays, oh boy. No, I should probably quickly say, I guess, thank you to Casual Bull Paladin and the Game Girl and Zakari8 for following, since 2 of them followed on the weekend, and 1 of them followed in yesterday's stream, which, you know, wasn't really a thing. So, let's actually play the game now. We walked down to the town together. Everything's recording and streaming, right? Yeah, everything's working. What? I feel like I'm forgetting. I hate that feeling when you're like, you're forgetting something, and then you don't remember what it is until it's too late, and then you're like, oh! I think we're just gonna go, though. I hope it's nothing important if I am forgetting something. Alright, we walked down to the town together. Passing the long wall and going downhill, we reached the residential district. Alright. My house is on the top of the hill, far away from the center of town. Right, got it. Okay, we're putting 2 and 2 together. Top of the hill. Oh, is like an incline maybe. That'd be awkward. Right, and then, because it's separated. There's 2 hills, right? Because it goes down and then it goes up again. Because like Rin's house is on a hill on the other side, and your house is on a hill on the other side. If you don't remember, it must have not been important. That's not true. That's not true. You say that. Hello, Wise Full of Death again. Far away from the center of town. Going down the hill takes us to the residential district, and beyond that... We reach the crossroads at the center of town. Right, the fancy crossroads. This is where the pedestrians, well, I mean, yeah, they are the plebeians, the regulars, the lowborns. We reach the crossroads, center of town. Ooh, fancy flash. From here, there are many roads. A big bridge leading to the neighboring city. Oh, a hill road that leads to Ryudo Temple, where your good friend lives, right? Right, you know, because your friend, the student council president dude guy, bro, pal, man. The residential district on the other side of town, that's where Rin lives. Rin stay night. The shopping district Soccer and I always use. Oh yeah, we go on dates all the time there. That's the only thing I don't think we've seen yet. Like, we've seen Rin's place. No, we don't have. No, that's not true. We haven't seen Ryudo Temple yet. So that's not true. I lied. I just lied. I'm a liar. I'm a dirty, dirty liar. And the school we're headed to right now. Oh, good old school. The sweet life of school and Cody. We head for school without stopping elsewhere. I mean, we stopped to explain all of those things to you, but we're not actually going to bother with them yet. Pfft. Since it's still 7 o'clock, there aren't many others on the road, and since we're actually accurately correct about the time, assumedly. Other than us, all you can see are a few others heading to their morning practices. Oh, he said matane, which is like see you later. And he said gambareo. That's a little mishmashed from my understanding of how you say gambare or whatever, but that means good luck. Anyways, well, see ya. Have fun at your club. Oh, there's no good luck in there. Terrible translation. Sue the translator. It's fine. Have fun at your club. I part with Soccer at the school gate like usual. Soccer's in the archery club, so we have to part here in the mornings. Gotcha. Ellipses? Oh, what's up? What's up, Sakura? Why are you feeling so down? Today, Sakura doesn't go. Well, we know that she ends up going, right? Is this the same first day as Rin? I don't know. Right, we're in the end of January. That's right, because I asked in like an earlier no, not yesterday. Yesterday, assuming yesterday I did my last stream, but I didn't. But if I did, I asked, I think in yesterday's stream. Wait, was it? Are we in November? No, we're in January. Because, anyways. Oh! I hit a key on my keyboard accidentally and it advanced forward and that spooked me. Oh, I hit the enter key on my keyboard. Pro facts, guys, if you hit the enter key on your keyboard, it does the same thing as a left mouse click. Good to know. Let's not accidentally hit that again. Sakura, are you not feeling well? No, that's not it. But, would you like to come to the dojo? Oh? Hold on. Flashback. I believe when we were playing as Rin, Ayaka talked about how there was like somebody even better than her at archery, I think. And then like she wanted Sakura to bring them, but like they wouldn't come. That's not Shiro, is it? Wait, is Shiro like an archerer? But he quit the club because X and Y? Or am I reading too much into this? No, I have no business there. Anyway, Issei asked for me, so I have to go to the student council today. After all, I would hate to miss Issei, especially if his last name is Kai. Yeah, almost. Not quite. If his name was Issei instead of Issei, well, well, wait, yeah. Anyways, Isekai, what does that actually mean? Because I know Sekai is Japanese for world. What's the E do? I don't actually know. I know that that's the genre of, going to another world. So E is go. I don't know, not exactly sure, but I know Sekai is world. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. Sakura bows. Huh? Question mark? I'm sure it'll be good if you're the one cooking it. Oh, I'll be going now. Please look forward to dinner tonight. Okay. I kind of want to turn the voices off, but I think she's also about to leave and we're about to meet. I mean, they're not going to be new people, but I kind of want to leave them on so for his meeting with his inevitable, I think, meeting with... I'm assuming we're going to meet all the same characters Rin met, just in a different order. And I kind of want to see... I really want to see his meeting with Shinji, his evil twin that also starts with a she, that he's apparently close friends with, because I'm very interested about that conversation. Anyways, Sakura runs off like she's ashamed of something. Okay. Was she trying to get you to come to the club? Was that her mission? Are you the good archer? You'd think that would come off in your inner monologue. Oh, hello, Zakari 8. Isekai equals different world. I equals different. Oh, I? Oh, wow, that's weird. Oh, but there's a kanji for it. I see. Okay, I can understand that. I was like, E? Just E is different? But no, okay. O is king. I do know that, because Kaizoku O, I know, because, you know, practicing Japanese in different places. Pirate king, Kaizoku, pirate, O is king. So I guess it's not too weird, but anyways, it still just seems odd to me when you have, like, just one syllable. It's like a whole word, but I guess the kanji lets you separate. Not familiar with that one yet, but I will take your word for it. Sakura runs off like she's ashamed of something. Huh? Ellipses question mark? I wonder what that was all about. Issei, iruka? Oh gosh, now I just want to call him Isekai. Issei, that'll be his nickname. Isekai, are you there? Do you write any Isekai novels in your spare time? This is also a new locale. I am. You're a bit late today, Emiya. You must have been studying, as Issei looks up from the paper he's reading. Was he studying writing his Isekai fanfiction? It was probably Sword Art Online fanfiction. Not that there'd be anything wrong with that. I think Sword Art Online is decent.
一世だけか。他の連中はどうしたんだ？この時間なら投稿しててもおかしくないだろう。
Just you, Issei? Where are the others? Shouldn't they be here now as well? I still haven't seen season 3 of Sword Art Online. I don't know what the general opinion of that one is. It's probably just crap like all of them. I actually like... The best thing to come out of SAO was the abridged. I haven't seen the abridged. I can't speak on that. I've seen the non-abridged. I kind of like it. I understand the faults. To me, it's a junk food show. I don't really take it too seriously, but I like it. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe this is a weird equation. I consider High School DxD kind of a junk food show. I like it on a similar level. Anyways, that's not to say it's just the breasts. It's not just the breasts in High School DxD either. But like, I mean, maybe that's part of it a little bit. In which case, High School DxD is doing a much better job. What? Shouldn't they be here now as well?
いや、あいにくとうちのメンバーはビジネスライクでね。
Unfortunately, our members are very businesslike. Shouldn't they be? Wait. So I'm here before your other members of the student council. Just seems like a whole lot of pee-pee poopy.
働く時間帯はきっかり決まっていて、早出と残業はしたくないのだそうだ。
They have their set hours and they don't want to come in early or stay late. Wow, I mean, that seems like a bad student council. I mean, I guess as long as they, do important things when they're here, but... Well, I guess if they're all student council, are they all, like, super rigid and, like, there's no point coming in early, we know what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna be done, which, that's not necessarily wrong either.
それで生徒会長自らが雑用か。ここはここで大変そうだな。
Oh, I didn't think he was done talking. that seems short. That's why the student council president is doing the routine duties himself, huh? I guess this place has its own problems. I mean, yeah, every place has problems. Newsflash.
何？好きでしている苦労だ。エミヤに同情してもらうのは筋が違う。
No, it's the kind of trouble I like. You don't need to pity me. There's no what in there. He definitely said Nani, and I see no what, but whatever. Whatever?
いや、一世に同情なんてしてないぞ。
Huh? No, I wasn't pitying you or anything.
それはそれで無念だが、聞き流すとしよう。情が映っているということでは同じだからな。
Okay, that's the mark. That's the mark. That's the mark. I'll turn them back on when we see someone who, isn't these people. Oh, hey, they're right next to each other. That's convenient. Well, I mean, they did show up at the same time. That is a true fact. It's still weird to me that Shiro stays down so low, even though, like, we're playing as him now. I'm surprised he didn't, like, jump to the top or anything. I'm not happy about that either, but I'll pretend I didn't hear it. It still means that you care. Issei, who is organizing the papers he was reading, is the big boss this student council room. The big boss? Not just the regular boss? Shiro isn't a waifu. Oh, do all the waifus go at the top? Hold on. Saber, Rin, Ayaka, Sakura. Oh my god, you're right. Oh, but then they have Shinji before they have Taiga. Shinji, get out of the way. You're in the way of Taiga. We gotta have that hot teacher romance. Maybe that's the distinction. Because Shinji's in the way, we don't get to have a romance with Taiga. Or it means we also get to have a romance with Shinji. I mean, he looks at least a little bit shonen. Suggesting Shinji isn't a waifu? Well, I mean, I guess if you're into redheads, gosh. I mean, he's not a real redhead, though. Real redheads have orange hair. I always found that term weird, but because it's like, oh, you're a redhead if you have orange hair. I haven't met anyone with actual red hair. It's always orange. Why are they called redheads? Where did that come from? I don't know. It's the kind of trouble I like. You don't need to pity me. Why am I reading this again? I think there was something I was missing. All right. I'm not happy about that either, but I'll pretend I didn't hear it. Okay, I'll just pretend I didn't read this, because I forgot why I even went back and read it. Anyways, you guys distracted me. My chatters. I mean, I love you, but... gosh, multitasking. Is the big boss this student council room? Oh, there's a joke in there about Metal Gear Solid. Go ahead and fill it in if you know Metal Gear Solid. And if you don't, well, I guess you don't get the joke then. sorry. He's the guy trying his best to reform this lax student council, and he's been a friend of mine since first year. His full name is Ryudo Issei. So he's like in another world, but the world is a temple. So he's a temple. Hello, temple man. Despite his old-fashioned name, he has elegant features, and he's really popular with the girls. What? Despite his old-fashioned name? I mean, because of his old-fashioned name. Like, elegant features, you think if you're old-fashioned, you'd have the elegant features. Why is it despite? Isn't it because of? Weird. Wait, he's popular with the girls, you sure? He's not popular with Rin. Who isn't popular with the girls, though? Shinji's supposed to also be popular with the girls. And Shiro, we know, is at least going to be popular with the girls so much that he gets some waifus in this game, so all the guys seem to be popular with the girls. Really? He's popular with the girls? He's so stern, and he's like, and he looks very confrontational, and he's like the preppy type. Maybe he's popular with like the library girls, and maybe that's stereotyping, but you know, the girls that are big into the reading. I don't even know if he's big into the reading. It's stereotyping, but it's not necessarily an untrue stereotype, because a lot of the time you get glasses because of your bad eyesight, and reading too much will give you bad eyesight. So it's a stereotype, but it's based in fact. Anyways. And he's also the student council president, so you'd think he'd take it like a duck to water, but hot tea is certainly a good way to start a morning. A duck to what? Okay, let me try to re-understand that reference. Is that a Japanese thing? He's also student council president, so you'd think he'd take it like a duck to water. Oh, I get it, because ducks are in water. That works. That even makes sense in English, believe it or not. So you'd think he would like girls? Is that what you're saying? But he doesn't? So he's gay. Or he just doesn't want a relationship. He's too busy with student counseling. Is that it? Something like that. Maybe he secretly has the hots for Rin, and that's why his ex so mean around her. Because, like, tsundere or whatever. Hot tea is certainly a good way to start the morning. He's just sipping tea like this, so he's not that firm. Rin sips tea as well? Oh shit, they're a couple. Canon confirmed. As you can see, Issei has a plain personality. It's easily misunderstood, but he doesn't involve himself in love affairs, nor engage in normal student recreation. So no love affairs, but to even get a love affair, you have to have at least a love in the first place. You generally need 2 loves to get an affair, but anyways. Nor engage in normal student recreations. Well, what are normal student recreations? You mean playing on your smartphone when the teacher's trying to teach a lesson? Smoking weed when your teacher's not paying attention? What a jerk face is. That just means he's being a good, proper student and not being a poopy pants. Kids in high school shouldn't even have a cell phone. Hashtag, hot opinion. I think you shouldn't get a cell phone till you're out of high school. I mean, and if you do have a cell phone before high school, it should be like on a very much a never ever pull it out in like class or you lose it forever. I don't know. That's my opinion. I didn't get one till I got out of high school, and I thought it was just fine. There was a couple times where I had to borrow a friend's phone when I was at like a club activity, so there's an argument to be made there. But that's why I'm saying you shouldn't, you should only get one on the... Anyways, you should definitely not get one during grade school. I know like everybody has them now during grade school, but back in my day... It's because he's successor of the Ryudo Temple up in the mountains. He's fine with that idea, so there's a good chance he'll shave his head when he graduates? What? It's easy, but he doesn't involve himself. He's gonna be a baldy? He's gonna be like a super professional? Oh, like, that's so racist, I apologize. It's not really, racist isn't the word. It is prejudice, though. It's not a specific race, it's the culture of templing. Templing? Okay, he does not strike me as the type, but okay. Sees the modern school giving laptops to their students. Yeah. I know that that's the thing. I was special for having a laptop. You see, when I was in school, I got a free laptop because I have a disability. Don't ask me what it is. I forget what it's supposed to be. It's not a real. I mean, I guess it's technically. I think I'm technically on the spectrum, but like not really. I think it's because I have like, what even was it? What was my problem? I don't remember anymore. It's not a real problem, not as far as I can tell. I think I had like bad writing, so I was given a free laptop. But I've seen people with way worse handwriting than me, so I don't even know what that's about. It might have been deeper than that, but I don't even remember anymore. But anyways, I got a free laptop that I couldn't bring it home, but I had it. I always had it with me. I was always allowed to use it at school if I wanted it, and so that was great. Most people did not have that. Most people, if they had a laptop, they had to bring it, that they paid for with their own money that they brought from home. I was like special and stuff. I got a free one but I couldn't bring it home. Yeah, it was just a school laptop. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, right, bald people and, phones. And is it true? Do modern schools give like laptops to everyone? I didn't even know that. That's, it's a little too much FaceTime. That's the hip term with the parents, right? You're giving your kids too much FaceTime, too much screen time. Anyways, but you want your kid to have the most possible screen time so they can get a good demo reel. Wrong kind of screen time. So there's a good chance he'll shave his head when he graduates. What am I doing today? What am I fixing today? Just call me Mr. Fix-It. I still gotta see Wreck-It Ralph 2. I actually really liked Wreck-It Ralph 1. I thought it was, what's the word I'm looking for? Not cute. Charming. It was charming. I liked it. Number 2, I haven't seen it yet. The whole internet thing seems, that could go very right or very wrong. I'll decide or it could go very wrong, but in a funny way. So one of those 3. I am hoping it's very wrong in the funny way because I think it's going to be very wrong, but maybe I'm wrong about being wrong. Number 2 wasn't that great. No. I'll have to see it. I'll be the judge. Speaking of 2s, I also got to see Incredibles 2. Both of them, conveniently, are on Netflix, so I just gotta give them a look when I have the time. What am I doing today? Speaking of Netflix, I recently started watching Breaking Bad. Yeah, I never watched that back in the day, but it's on Netflix, and I've now seen the first 4 episodes. Oh, I like it, but I can see why it was popular back in the day. But no, I never watched it back in the day. Anyways, what am I doing today? Well, I'd let you sit down and take a rest first, but I guess we don't have time. I'll explain as we go, so bring your usual tools and follow me. Alright. What is that face? He's like, man, I'm mad about everything in life and everything sucks. Everything is awful. Everything sucks when you're not part of a team. To paraphrase a song from a certain other movie that I also did not watch, but I probably should have. I know people talked it up as being a cool thing, but never actually saw it. Frankly, our school's budget is completely unbalanced. I know, the athletic clubs are favored, so other clubs don't get much, right? Oh, Rin talked about that too. And wasn't she going to go to you to tell you about that, but you already know? Gosh, isn't that just annoying? Right. As a result, members of the other clubs are in trouble. I'm working hard to make the budget go to them, but I'm having trouble because it's not clear where the money's going. Oh. Oh, well, look at that, Rin. You didn't even know, but that's what they call irony or something like that. That's some nice water. In particular, there's no solution for the shortages of heaters during winter. Oh, you mean Dambos? I know that word now, just because she said it once, well, twice, technically. And I looked it up, and I'm like, is that Dambo or Dambo? And it's Dambo, and now I just know Dambo is heater. Hita can also be heater, though. Freaking Google Translate. If it has a katakana equivalent, it'll just spit out the katakana equivalent, and that's no help. Shortage of heaters during winter. I see. Oh, can you hand me the torque screwdriver? The biggest one. And the conductive wire, too. Yeah, I should be able to fix this. Conductive wire? Is this it? Sorry, I don't know exactly. Oh, look, he's blushing a little bit because he doesn't know about the things and stuff, and he likes when he knows about things and stuff because he's one of those kind of guys. So when he doesn't know about things and stuff, he looks all embarrassed. Oh, it's cute. Hashtag Shiro Ryudo, best couple. Shiriudo, you can make like a combination. It's cute. Tell me if I'm wrong. You're right. So, what was that about the shortage of heaters? Are there other broken ones? Oh, it was a heater that was broken. Yes, in the second AV room and the art club. The petitions requiring new stoves are multiplying. Stoves or heaters? Because there are different things, right? Also, stoves. Wait, you guys have stoves? Oh, you mean like in the cafeteria? But there's not enough budget to meet the man, huh? As I thought, it's just getting old. Good thing it's not broken on the inside. You think it'll be fixed, Emio? Yup, in cases like this, old things are nice because they're easy to understand. I can see that. Don't have any new fancy hardware like a Type 4 USB port. It's just a shorted connection, so should last the whole year if we replace that. Okay, wait, a shorted connection. I don't understand the technobabble, but I'll agree. Non-wave. I see, good job, Emmy. I'm always so pleased when you're reliable. So, you're just, you know, you're looking down at me like a little shitbag when I'm not reliable? Well, fart you too, then. You're wording it weirdly, saying, oh, even he agrees. I'll be finished soon, so could you wait outside for a bit? What, do you want privacy when you work? You gotta take a whiz out the window? Ooh, grody. Just don't pee on someone's head. Alright, I'll be out of your way. Issei leaves the room quietly. It seems he assumes that I'm gonna do something delicate. Well, it is delicate, but... But what? Oh, you're gonna pee in someone's butt! Okay, now I'm getting too dirty. I place my hand on the old electronic heater. Usually, even if you're used to fixing things, you can't figure out what's wrong with it just by looking at it. Yeah, you generally have to, like, take it apart and stuff. Or are you going to use, like, magic? Like a magic detector thing so you can skip the whole taking it apart phase and just know what's inside it? That's handy. That is, you know, skipping steps. Like Ren said, magic is generally just, you know, doing things you could do without magic anyways, at least these days with science. So the fact that I figured it out means what I'm doing is not ordinary. Oh, so you're like cheating. Wait, did you do his magic in front of a muggle? You can't do that. Although I guess as long as they didn't notice it, maybe it's like a magic that doesn't actually give off any kind of effects. I block off my vision and look inside the heater with my sense of touch. Wait, now you're doing more advanced magic that's different than the kind of magic you already did? I don't know. Also, interesting, so you know magic that's related to your mechanics. Okay. I was unsure if your magic was just about fighting that you learned from Kiritsugu, or maybe he taught you to use mechanical magic. Did he teach you the mechanical magic specifically, or did he just teach you magic in general and you've been studying the mechanical magic? Probably the latter, because Kiritsugu probably wouldn't know anything about the mechanical magic. Well, maybe to an extent, but a very minor extent. In that moment, an image appears in my head. There are two places where the wire is about to break. The pipe should last a bit longer. Insulation tape should be enough for the power cord. Two places. So you gotta repair the places. So just make sure you don't cut those wires, and you should be fine. Cut the green wire. Okay. Good. I can fix this with the tools I have with me. Nice! If the pipe were broken, it couldn't be fixed by an amateur. If that had been the case, I would have had to strengthen it in a very unamateurish way. But in this case, just looking at it will suffice. That is the magic Emiyashiro learned from Kiritsugu. Oh, he did teach you that magic. Huh, well, I guess he would have known that, but anyways. Alright, let's begin. Hajimeru yo. Oh, right, while I'm thinking about it, so I got some comments on my YouTube video is telling me all like, oh, Saber in Fate Zero was being a stupid. That's not real, Saber. I think you guys are simple-minded. I mean, I love all of you. You're great. But I don't like to think of it as, oh, that's out of character. I like to think of it as next level in character. Like, okay, so either A, I don't know what her characterization is going to be like in this game, but either A, she's going to, even if everything contradicts Fate Zero, there's always memory loss. Maybe her memory went through a jumble, and now it's different in this game. Or, alternatively, the Fate Zero isn't non-canon, it's an alternate reality canon, right? It's like a weird, there is a Fate Zero that exists in this Fate Stay Night's universe. However, it is not the exact Fate Zero that we saw in Fate Zero. It is a slightly shifted version, whereas that Fate Zero would also have its own Fate Stay Night that is slightly shifted from this one, That's next level. I hate the words like non-canon, out of character. Those bug me a bit, and I always like to think, well, maybe it's just an alternate universe. Do you think of that alternate reality? I don't know. Those terms they trigger me a little, but don't worry about the comments. Okay, I'll just worry about you, chat. You're beautiful. No, Yeah, but the whole, I mean, yeah, I think it's even if it's true, even if it's true that Saber's all out of character, I think that's a little too simple-minded of an approach. I always like to take literature and assume there's some truth to it in some sense. Like the whole mindset now that, oh, now that we have Super, Dragon Ball GT is non-canon. I think that's a silly mindset because Dragon Ball GT, I mean, it was never really canon, but anyways, all I'm saying is I like Fate Zero. Fight me. I'm right and you're wrong. I mean, you're all beautiful. Everyone's beautiful. Let's begin. What are we talking about? Right, Fate Zero. A lot of my own opinions of Zero and Saber, as well as her role, requires a lot of understanding of this VN as well. Yeah. Anyways, though, it is an interesting thought experiment, though. If it's true that Saber was out of character, then it's interesting to think, well, what would a Fate Zero look like where she was in character? And also, what would a Fate Stay Night where she continues to be out of character look like? I was using air quotes throughout all that you couldn't see. It's interesting to think of, but I'll have to know more of what Saber's in character looks like to decide what I think a in character Saber from Fate Zero would have looked like. Although I already think that this could have been a natural-ish progression of Saber from Fate Zero because of, seeing that things are kind of gross and, getting more pragmatic and stuff. I could see the transition. So I'm not going to jump on the out of character train just yet. And even if I do jump on the out of character train, I would still probably take it as like an alternate universe, not non-canon, just a canon that is separate from this one. My opinion, Saber wasn't out of character. People just believed Iskandar, that's the name of one of the creators of somebody related to Fate, I guess, believed Iskandar's world a bit too much. He has a flawed as every other character. Character? Oh, you mean, wait, okay. Is he a character or is he a person? I'm trying to understand this now. Iskandar? Isekai Kandor. You see? Isekai. Different worlds. We're in a different world line than the one in Fate Zero. It's all fine. Or, what Fight Wise Fool of Death said. Maybe Saber isn't out of character. Oh, you really don't remember from Zero? I'll stop talking. What? Oh shit, was that a spoiler? Iskandar. You can do it too with Iskandar. I don't, that name means nothing to me. So, hooray? Anyways. Alright, let's begin. I take the cover off and start to work. But yeah. I already know where it's broken, so the rest is easy. Man, this is the only thing I'm any good at. That's right, Emi Ashiro has no talent for magic. Though it doesn't make up for it, I think I'm quite skilled at visualizing structures like I did just now. In fact, when I first figured out a structure and reproduced it, my father looked surprised and said, "What a useless ability." What a dick! First figured out a structure. How mean? I guess my strong point isn't a useful ability. Oh, I think mechanics are good too. It's good to have a mechanic, like, especially, heck, Kiritsugu, he has, like, guns and stuff. So, like, if one of those went poopy, you could always fix it. So, it's not useless. Granted, he probably wanted to distance himself from the whole gun thing, but, it's theoretically useful. According to my father, it's already a wasted effort to perceive the structure with my eyes. For a real magus, there's no need to understand every corner of a structure like I just did. Well, he's not a real magus, so fight me. They say the battle of the magus comes in reading the center, the core of things instantaneously, and changing it faster than anything else. Uh-huh. Reading the center, the core of things instantaneously. Oh, you gotta be on it like an instant. We can't be using slow sorceries, even though sorcerers are supposed to be really powerful in this universe. We can't be using mundane sorceries. We need to be instant speed. No, we'll be faster. We'll be interrupt speed. Remember that? That's old school magic. And changing it faster than anything else. Oh, if you're changing it faster than anything else, then yeah, that'd be probably an interrupt. That's why reading the structure is wasted effort, as even if you do understand the structure, all you can do is determine where magical energy could be more easily transmitted. So all in all, it turns out that my strong point is just in fixing things like this. Well, you know, everything has their uses. Even a daytime lantern. Aww, yeah. Okay. To be fair, if a daytime lantern isn't the worst thing in the world, it could heat up the room and make it hotter. Like, some people may not even get this reference. I'm referring to, Gantz, because Eyepatch Werewolf just uploaded a video about it. Anyways, a daytime lantern isn't even necessarily useless, because A, it could heat things up around you, and, B, even if it's, like, the daytime, you could be using it indoors, like in a really dark area, and then hey, even though it's daytime, it still does things, so take that! Contradiction! Anyways, sorry. I don't have to open them up to look for damage. It's just, you know, you're a lot like that guy, except completely different. You're not useless, you just haven't found the use for your talent yet. I mean, you have though. So what are you complaining about? Stop complaining like a little baby. I don't have to open them up to look for damage. If I can quickly search for broken parts and have the skills to repair them, most things can be fixed. Though that's only the case for simple things that can be fixed with amateur knowledge. Done! On to the next one. Yatta! I pack away the conducting wire that I used to and go out into the hallway with screwdriver and wrench in hand. Is this when we cross wavelengths? Is this when we get to see Rin? Oh boy, it's Rin time! Ise, the repairs are done. Oh shit, we gotta have our conversation on for the conversation between us and the two main characters collide. But in the hallway is someone else apart from Ise, a Grail. So what's your inner monologue gonna be like regarding this girl? Oh, that's our first time getting a good look at her. Wow. Hello, Rin. You certainly look magical. That's not the normal school uniform. Why do you get to be fancy? I guess that's just your cloak you wear to make yourself warm. Yeah, like we've seen like 2 images of Rin throughout the whole game so far. Well, this would be the third. The second one was when she was throwing her magical dust at Saber and it did nothing. And the first one was when she was summoning Archer. So this is our first time seeing her with this outfit, I think. Yeah, because even when she summoned Archer, it was still red, but it was a different outfit, I think. Anyways. I'm a bit surprised. Do you have a crush on her? Do you want to get in her panties? No, you already have a crush on Sakura. Well, you know, he can two-time as long as it's in his head, right? It's okay as long as you're not actually dating them. The person talking to Ise is Tosaka Rin from Class 2A. Okay, so you know her name. She's a lady. A lady! Ooh, how dignified. She's a lady who lives in a big mansion on top of the hill. A perfect honor student. Ooh, okay. Okay, so you seem to have some respect for her. Good looking, smart, athletic, and faultless? I think I might have to disagree on that faultless thing. Okay. I don't know if you outwardly have a crush on her, but at least subconsciously you seem to like her quite a bit. Good looking, smart, athletic, faultless. Faultless. The fact that you had to throw in that faultless part. Personally, I'm still on Team Sakura, but whatever. She's intelligent, well-mannered, and modest about her looks. Oh my god, and those boobies! People say she's the ideal woman. Do people say that, or do you say that? You seem to be thinking it right now. I mean, modest. She's just modest about her looks. Maybe she's modest outwardly. She gives off a very good appearance. She prides herself on giving herself a good appearance, but you haven't seen inside her head. She's like, you know, she can be a little bit of a bitch. But also, she doesn't even have a wish. She's entering the fight to the death with no wish. She's weird. You'll at least have a wish, won't you, Shiro? Please? It hardly needs to be said that the guys at my school treat her like an idol, and that includes you from your inner monologue, it seems like. Though in Tosaka's case, she's so perfect that she's considered unreachable. Oh, it's one of those cases where no one asks her on a date because they're like, oh, she's already with someone probably, even though, like, she's not. Or like, oh, she's too good for me. Someone else will ask her who's better. It's one of those cases where no one asks her. I've seen that before, yeah. In some media at least. Maybe not in real life. But I'm familiar with the idea. It's commonly believed that only teachers and guys like Issei can even talk to her. Oh, well, there you go. That's a good reason why it should be Issei Rin OTP. What? To be honest, I'm a guy too. No! I don't believe you. Prove it! Whip out your wang right now. I can't see your face. All I can see is Rin's. I can't see you. I mean, yes, from her perspective, you were a Shiro at that point in time, but this could be some alternate shift in dimensions and realities. We could be on the Fate Zero timeline all of a sudden. Or maybe we were on the Fate Zero timeline, we shifted to the Fate Stay Night timeline, and now you're not a guy anymore. Maybe you're a girl, and I wouldn't know. I mean, yes, your inner monologue is saying you're a guy right now, but maybe you're lying to me. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. I'm one of Tosaka Rin's admirers. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, you big boner. Big, huge. All right, huge, long boner. But you also like Sakura. You're gonna have to choose, man. Gosh. Oh, and look at that blushy face. That looks like a pretty common tsundere face. If that wasn't a tsundere face, then I wouldn't say ellipses. Ellipses. And I said ellipses, which means it's a tsundere face. Confirmed. 100%. Tosaka looks at us as if she's in a bad mood. Isn't she always look like that? Well, oh, because she got time wrong, but I mean, she's either tsundere or she's dere, and she's usually tsundere, I would think. It seems to be true that she and Issei don't get along, but they still at least get along to some extent. They get along enough to not get along, even though apparently most guys don't talk to her, so. Isn't that true with every guy she interacts with, though? She doesn't get along much with, Shinji, but seems to interact with him a good bit. Doesn't get along with Ryudo, seems to interact with him a good bit. It's like any guy she does interact with, she doesn't get along with. She only gets along with the guys she never talks to. Oh yeah, that's awkward. I left Ryudo's voice off. Whatever. I'm sorry, I mean, I'm the one who asked for help, but it seems like you end up doing all the work. Forgive me. Oh yeah, that line. I think I remember that line. Is it word for word, or are we in a different dimension? Wow. Issei's an amazing man, talking like that and ignoring Tosaka. Amazing? I think you'd call it rude. But yeah, holy shit, wow, huge boner. You see, I thought he might have had a crush on Tosaka. That was a theory I had. But I thought that theory was quenched when I saw he seemed to have a crush on Rin. Or, not Rin, same person. Sakura, they're different people. Although, maybe, like, he does have a bit of a crush on Sakura, because he's, just, a guy in that position. It's hard to not, get some kind of attraction. But he's trying to avoid it because he's close friends, apparently, with Shinji. And so maybe he's like, no, I can't like Sakura. Like Rin, that's more normal. It'd be weirder if I liked Sakura. Like Rin, maybe that's what he's trying to do.
そんなこと気にするな。で、次はどこだよ。あんまり時間ないぞ。
Don't worry about it. So where's next? There's not much time left. Yeah, the AV room is next. It seems it's been working badly for a while, but now it's finally died.
天寿全うしてたら直せないだろ。買い直した方が早いぞ。
Can't be fixed if it's dead. It'd be clearer to just buy a new one. I guess I'm Ryudo in this scene because he's the only one not talking. I mean, he's talking, but like I turned his voice up. Anyways, true, but it'd be a help if you could take a look at it. It might be dead to my eyes, but only faking to yours. I mean, your X-ray magic vision. Does Tosaka know? Does Tosaka know that Shiro's got magical powers? And he's not a very good magus, so I doubt he's good at hiding it, so I think she'd know. Is he the other family that she was referring to? Oh, jeez, oops.
そうか。なら試そう。
I see. Well, let's take a look. Oh, and she remains. There's only about 30 minutes left until homeroom. I'll have to hurry if I'm gonna fix it. Oh shoot, is this the day when you stay late? No, it's tomorrow. No, it's 2 days after today, because she skipped school one day, so it's 2 days later that he ends up, anyways, getting stabbed through the thrust like lightning. I start for the AV room with Issei, but it's impolite to ignore her completely when we've met like this. Oh, so now you're gonna randomly, bluntly be like, oh, hey Tosaka, I have a crush on you. I mean, leave out that last part. I turn back to Tosaka, who's standing in a daze. Also, in his inner monologue, he calls her Tosaka. That's the very polite, refined way to refer to her. I mean, he calls Sakura, but that's because he's closer with Sakura. But he's not that close with Tosaka, even if he wants to be.
朝早いんだな、登坂。
Whoa, that sprite style, that art style. What the okay. Is that his gaze? Is this like his perspective, or is that how she actually looks? You're up early, Tosaka. Look at that with her putting her hair back and like, oh yeah, I'm perfect and I know it. Ugh, but I'm still being modest. Ugh, as I brush my hair back. Wow. Okay. It's interesting. Now that we're suddenly in his perspective. We got the tsundere look. Now we get this look. It's so perfect. It's too perfect. You're up early, Tosaka. And then what was that look for a second? Which is like, she's got some good sprites. I like them. Oh, shame that I was playing as her for so long. I like her sprites. I make an honest comment, then follow Issei. It's a very blunt, out of nowhere comment. And that's all you say on the matter? That's so weird. We barely made it. Thank you. I mean, I caused you trouble again. It'd be a failure. I'd be a failure as a friend if I made you late doing things for me. So that's not why he ends up being late on another day? Hold on. Okay, so now that we're back with just you, you're a lamer. I'm going to turn Shiro's voice off again. But, like, that inner monologue is interesting, because I was more on Rin's side in that dialogue. Like, why would he randomly make that comment? But looking at his inner monologue, it's impolite to ignore her completely. But it's also weird to, like, just randomly blurt that out. That's your perspective, though. You're just a blunt person. So you decide to blurt something out, you know, a factual thing you can think of, and just say it and throw it out there. There's no crush here, though. It seemed like you were crushing on her when you first saw her in this scene, but you didn't, like, end the scene like, oh, that's right, I have a boner for her, I should say something to, you know, get the dance rolling. No, it was just like, I'll just throw out that, you're up early, Tosaka. Honestly, it's not even like a sexual, it's not even like a, hey, I'll party in your pants maybe later if I say this to you right now. It's not like that at all. Oh. You do seem to secretly, at least a little bit, want to party in her pants, but that's not really why you said this just now. So, interesting. Interesting. It's just interesting, the logic and the inner monologue, and how I now find Rin's inner monologue weird because she doesn't have a wish. And yet I found this inner monologue weird. No, I found the outer... I found the Shiro weird during that scene when I was playing as Rin. But, I mean, yeah, I guess from his blunt point of view, it's not that weird. He's just blunt. Didn't I say he might just be blunt? Well, there's confirmation. He's just blunt. Shiro was too busy spilling his spaghetti. Spaghetti? What's the joke? Shiro was too busy spilling his spaghetti. Nope, I don't get it. There's probably a joke in there. I'm sure it's great. I don't know what it is. Spilling spaghetti is a phrase that means socially awkward. Thank you, Zakari. You're like my dictionary. What? Well, there you go. I've never heard that before, ever. But I will take your word for it, since you seem to be backing him up, that's probably a true fact, that you guys are not... Unless there's some long con on me, you're trying to screw with me about this spilling spaghetti thing, and you're going to get it infected into my head, and then I'm going to say it in some other environment, and then people are going to look at me like, that's not a thing. I'll be like, no, I got 2 people on my stream that told me it was a thing. That means it's true. You guys are long conning me. Is that it? No, I'll believe you. I believe you. Anyways, as a friend, I made you late doing things. I do believe that he's socially awkward, though. That I don't deny. It's just spilling spaghetti. Huh. Never heard that. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal for me to be late. Though, I guess it would be for you to be late. Wait, I mean, no, me the late is the normal, you the late is the, Ryudo is the one who would not be the late. Indeed, well, I'm glad we made it. Issei heads to his seat, relieved. Are they in the same class? It's exactly 8 o'clock. The first homeroom bell is rung, so Fuji-ni should be here in about 5 minutes. Phew. I'm a bit out of breath since we ran here from the AB room. Oh, don't run. No running in the halls. Isn't that like a rule? Violation. Red card. Yellow card. Taking a deep breath, I head to my seat.
朝から騒がしいね、エミヤ。部活を辞めてから何をしてるかと思えば、竜道の太鼓持ち？僕には関係ないけどさ。うちの評判を落とすようなことはしないでよね。君。なんていうか。節操ないからさ。
With close friends like this, who needs enemies? Oh my god, what a dick! And you think of him as your close friend? You're so noisy in the morning, Emiya. I was wondering what you'd been doing since quitting the club. Quitting the club. Wait, he is the archerer? The missing archerer? Oh, wait, what? Okay. Is that okay? Oh, I didn't even read that part. I skipped over that part. I was just looking at how much of a jerk he was being with his commentary. Let me read the rest first. But all you've been doing is helping out Ryudo? That's it? It's not my concern. But don't do anything to bring the club in disrepute, okay? You're pretty uncommitted after all. What a dick! And you think of him as your close friend? What? Huh? Are you too stupid to realize he's insulting you? What? I was wondering how their first meeting would go, how Shinji seems to be secretly stringing you along into liking him, even though he's probably a dick to Sakura. He's a dick to you, too! What? What? I don't understand. Wakanai! Wakanai! Anyways. Okay, but yeah, going back to the club thing. So he is the archer then. Oh, darn. Shame he didn't get Archer, you know. In an alternate universe, Rin would have gotten Saber like she wanted, and he would have gotten Archer. And maybe that was how it was supposed to happen. Maybe that was what the Grail foretold. And Rin fucked up by doing it at the wrong time and screwed everything up, and so he didn't get to be with his husbando Archer. Because, I mean, apparently he's an archerer. Well, interesting. It'll be interesting to see his archerer skills, because apparently he's even better than Ayako, if I understand right. So he's a good archerer? Interesting. I mean, I don't know how much Saber will be able to help with his archer practice, but at least that can be something if he can put his magic into that. I mean, that sort of makes sense. I don't know how much of that was taught to him by Kiritsugu, because, I mean, Kiritsugu wasn't really archery, but he had similar long-range, what's the word I'm looking for? Expertise. That's the word. Gosh, though, just look at all this. This is his first line to his close friend? Maybe close as in he knows him well, not close as in... What? What a douche nozzle. Mato Shinji, a friend. I have to... Ugh, just to read that. You even think that in your inner monologue. How? What? Is this a translation thing? Is he nicer in the Japanese and they just made him sound like a dick in English? Or what? A friend of mine from middle school is standing in front of my seat and said something extremely unnice to me in our first interaction, and yet I'm still calling him a friend in my inner monologue. What am I, a tool? No, I use tools because he's a mechanic. Hoo-ha-ha. As you can tell from his last name, he's Sakura's brother who's 1 year older than her. I mean, you can't tell all of that from his last name, but sure. Yo, is the archery club doing well, Shinji? Yo. What's up, Shinji? Hey, my main man.
当然だろう。部外者に話してもしょうがないけど、目立ちたがり屋が一人減ったんで平和になったんだ。次の大会だっていいところまで行くさ。
That face. That fucking face. And like the way he's talking. It's like they're on completely different wavelengths. Like, I thought, like, Shinji might try to butter up to Shiro, but Shiro would really dislike Shinji. It seems basically the reverse, only Shiro's not buttering up. Shiro just genuinely likes him? Maybe it's because Shiro's so blunt that he himself doesn't recognize that Shinji normally isn't blunt, and he only speaks like a dick to Shiro because he doesn't like Shiro? What? Of course, there's no point in telling an outsider, but it's been peaceful since a certain attention hog left. He's talking about you, Shiro. He's calling you an attention hog. Like, we'll do well in the next competition. I'll be amazing. I'll be so good. I'll improve way more. I'll be much better than you. What is this dynamic? He seems to hate your guts, and you like him, and in your inner monologue think of him as a friend? What the fuck, dicks? I see. Mitsuzuri must be working hard. Okay, he's not gonna like that. Maybe that's why he dislikes you so much. Oh, I see. If the club's gonna do really well, it's probably because Ayako's gonna be great. Oh, if he's in the archery club, that means he must know Ayako. Ooh, another waifu option. Well, of course, she's listed at the top with the other waifus. That'd be a weird coincidence. Or was it all according to Keikaiku? Or no, it's not Keikaiku. It's Keikaiku. Anyways. I see. Mitsuzuri must be working hard. Also, you call her Mitsuzuri, not Ayako. Makes sense. She was your captain, after all.
はあ何見当違いなこと言ってんの？弓道部が記録を伸ばしてるのは僕がいるからに決まってるじゃんか。エミはさ、とっくに部外者なんだから知ったような口を叩くと恥をかくよ。
Okay, you're done. You're talking rubbish. The archery club is doing well because of me. You're just an outsider, Emius. You'll just embarrass yourself if you talk like you know about it. Every single line that is he was acting nice to Rin initially. He was acting nice to Rin, but I mean, he just wants in every girl's pants, as Rin sort of elaborated on and became clearer and clearer. But he's being like, every single line out of this man's mouth has been like how he freaking despises Shiro, and he's probably jealous of him for being such a good archer, and freaking Shiro, what? Is this a new thing? Is he just now being a dick to you? Does he always act this way to you? Is this your close friend? Ha! What do your enemies look like if this is your close friend? I guess you haven't had any enemies yet, so you don't know what they normally look like. This would be an enemy. Just a school enemy, not a real enemy, but an enemy? What? I see, I'll be careful. But I won't have any concerns with the archery club since I don't have any business there. Why did you quit? Why did you quit? Why did he quit? Why did he quit? Let's think about this. He would have quit for a certain reason. Maybe because he found out about the Grail War and didn't want, I don't know. What other reason? What other reason could he have quit for? Oh, here's a possible reason, but that would mean he's smart, and he's clearly in his inner monologue seeming dense. I was going to say, here's a reason. What if he realized that Shinji was super petty and jealous and stuff about Shiro being awesome, and he didn't want to get in the way of their friendship in huge air quotes, and so he quit so that Shinji could have more spotlight? But that would mean he'd recognize Shinji's jealousy, which means that wouldn't even jive, because he clearly does not recognize it at all. What the fuck is going on? I put my bag on the desk and pull out the chair.
何それ？僕の弓道部には興味がないってこと？
Wow, what's that about? You're saying you're not interested in my archery club? Oh my god. What the farts? I said business, not interest. It'd be weird to go there when I'm an outsider, right? But you're not, because you were a former member. So you're not like a full outsider, and Sakura wanted you to come. What the what? Tell me if something comes up. I'll help if there's anything I can help with. You weren't good at fixing the bows and bowstrings, right? Oh, that's gonna piss him off. Do you realize how dense you're being, Shiro? No, you don't, because you're being dense. He doesn't want your help. He wants him to be able to do everything cool himself. He wants the girls to pay attention to him. If you help him, the girls will be looking at how cool you are. He doesn't want that at all. You just... Shiro! Come on, man. At least if you're going to be friends with a dick, understand the dick's mindset. What is going on here?
そう、サンキュー。何か雑用があったら声をかけるよ。
Oh, thanks. I'll call you if there's any work to be done. He probably hated it, but he might take advantage of you if there's anything he needs, like, if he needs to get out of doing any chore, he might call on you for some random chore. Okay.
ま、そんなことはないだろうけどさ。
Though I don't think that'll happen because I'm great and awesome and I do everything myself. I don't need your help. I want the girls to look at me, not you, you little Shiro, or should I say Shitro? That's good. You're not captain material if you leave work that needs to be done. Do you realize what you're saying? Don't give Fujimura-sensei too much trouble. She's scary when you piss her off. He doesn't... Do you even... do you not realize the kind of person you're talking to? He is hating every word that's coming out of your mouth just as much as you should, in theory, be hating the words coming out of his mouth, but you seem to not be hating them because you're blunt? I didn't realize how dense you were, though. What? You're not captain material. That's easy, super trigger for him. He wants to be captain if you leave work that needs to be done. Don't even imply that he's not captain material. Oh my gosh. And you like him? You like him, yet you say things that he's going to hate, but you don't know he's going to hate them. But he says things you should hate, but you don't hate them because you're dense and weird? What? Are you stupid? Is our protagonist stupid? I didn't realize he was this stupid.
余計なお世話だ。ともかくお前はもう部外者なんだから。
Mind your own business. You're an outsider, so keep away from the dojo. Shiro gives no fucks. It's not giving fucks. He's stupid. He calls himself, in his inner monologue, is like, this guy's my close friend. You'd think from this conversation they're like worst enemies, but Shiro still thinks of him as, it's not as a matter of not liking him. Apparently he likes him. Like, at least if you're gonna like the guy, learn what he's like and actually how to... No wonder he hates you. What? Shinji returns to his seat in his usual manner. He seemed even more irritated than usual today. You think? What gave you that idea? That every word out of his mouth seemed to be like he hated your guts? And every fiber of your being? Ha! Nandesu ka? I mean, actually, part of the reason he's probably more irritated than usual is because Rin told him off earlier this morning. But, like, is he always more irritated than usual? How irritated is he usually? What? What a guy. How can he talk like that when he's the one who drove you out? Oh, he drove you out? And you still call him a close friend in your inner monologue? What is going on? Shiro, you gotta be lying to yourself. Or you're so stupid. Combination of both. How could you call him your close friend? How is that possible? It's unacceptable. You're not that stupid, are you? You seem decently smart. Is he having that much of an off day because of Rin? Is Rin that much of an off day? Is he normally... I mean, maybe he's more irritable than usual, but unless he's way more irritable than usual, he shouldn't be saying shit like that to you if you're his close friend. Oh, you were here, you say? What do you mean? You're so cold saying that to a friend who is listening in out of concern. I think at least Ryudo knows what's going on. Huh? Why would you do that? I'm not doing anything that should make you worry about me, except being stupid. Idiot, of course I'll worry about you. You're the sort to lose your temper easily. Some people would cheer if you beat Shinji up, but all the girls would condemn you. It's not good to let a friend get into a situation like that. I don't think Shiro even understood the situation. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Ryudo and or Shiro, correct me on this. Shiro, correct me. You understood that, right? You know what happened just now, didn't you? Oh, God. You're the sort to lose your temper easily? Is he? Shiro to me doesn't seem like the sort to lose his temper easily. Maybe I just don't have a good enough read of him yet. It seems like Shinji would have a temper for sure, based on what we've seen from Rin. But some people would definitely cheer if you beat Shinji up. I'm one of them. I, Renegade, would cheer if you beat him up. All the girls would condemn you. Do they really all like that little shit face? God. At least Rin doesn't like him, which I guess ups Rin a bit in my book. I see. You're right. Now that you mention it, thanks, Issei. I don't think it'll be a problem, but I'm grateful for your concern. Yeah, well, as long as you understand. It's strange. You lose your temper easily, but you're tolerant of Mato. Interesting. It seems like Ryudo actually is more of a real friend than Shinji is. But to me, at least so far, it seems like, you know, because I mean, obviously Shinji's being a dick face over there, but Ryudo actually understands the dick facery and is concerned about Shiro and the dick facery. So I think Ryudo is actually being a good bro friend. I was unsure. It seemed like when they were doing business, like it was a business relationship, but now I think you're a cool bro. You're cool, Ryudo. You're cool, man. You're a good. You do you, Apple, dude, guy, bro, pal. Fist bump. It's strange. You lose your temper easily, but you're tolerant of Mato. Does he lose his temper easily? Interesting. Okay, is he... Okay, you're tolerant of Mato. Is he tolerant or is he ignorant? He seemed stupid from that exchange. I mean, I could understand why he's tolerant because of Sakura, but you wouldn't call him a close friend in your inner monologue then. Like, what? He's no Nakama of yours. That's just his style. You get used to it if you hang around him for a long time. That's just his style? What, you mean being an asshole? You get used to it? Maybe you had to get used to it for Sakura's sake or something. What? I mean, that's just his style. He's not that way with... He wasn't that way with Rin. He tried to be nice to Rin. Maybe here's a crazy thought. That's his style because he's an asshole. What? He wasn't that. Yeah, he's much nicer with girls. Are you not putting two together? You really, Shiro, do you really, truly believe that he thinks of you as a friend and just acts that way to guys? That's just how he acts, even to his friends. Do you truly believe that? I don't, not for a second. I see. If you understand, go back to your seat. Fujimura-sensei will fly in here any second. I don't understand that at all. Do you honestly believe that, or are you just trying to convince yourself of that for Sakura's sake? What? Nandesu ka? Okay, we've seen the Shiro meeting. That's what I was sort of waiting for. Let's turn the voices off now until... Okay, I won't turn Saber's off, because once she shows up, I'll probably turn them back on. Let's turn the voices off. Everybody but a servant. If a servant shows up, that means something cool is happening, so... Alright. Fujimura will fly in any second now. It's more like her to come floating in than flying in. Really? I guess I could see both ways, but to me she seems energetic enough to fly rather than float. Floating, in fact, seems a little out of character, but I guess she could float. Maybe, like, I could see her going both ways. The homeroom bell rings. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, bing bong. Homeroom teacher will usually come 5 minutes early, but our homeroom teacher isn't like that. She prefers 5 minutes late. Casually late. For class 2C, homeroom starts 1 minute after the bell rings, right when we hear... Oh! I'm late. Oh, I should have left the voices on for that. That probably would have been funny. And Fujini runs into the classroom. Alright, I made it. Good morning, everyone. Nope, you're late as usual. 1 minute late, so you're not late. If you acknowledge your lateness, then you're not making it. You do that every time, really? You're teaching bad lessons to Shiro, right? If you do that every time, that's not setting a very good example. What? Wham! Does she do that every time, too? Falling unconscious? That's not healthy. It's not healthy. You should fix that. Fujini falls over with a terrible sound. Cause that's real bad. Has she not learned? How long has she been a teacher? Probably not too long. A year, 2 tops, maybe. Maybe 3. Didn't Rin say that? I don't remember exactly. I feel like she said something about Fuji being a teacher for longer than that, but maybe I'm wrong. But she said something about last year having, I don't know. Or maybe she was talking about the other guy teacher. I don't remember. Teachers, who cares? They're just teachers, right? I mean, teachers are great. I have no problem with teachers, but like, as long as they're not boring, then, the penalty is a low paycheck. I don't know if that's improved at all in recent years. I know it used to be the teachers weren't paid the best, but that may have improved in recent years. And also, I don't know if Japan is the same way. Oh! Whoa, why'd it go gray? Ellipses, the classroom is filled with silence in contrast to the clamor from a second ago. I mean, it's playing a little bit of a jingle. It's playing the jingle! We're not fighting. This isn't a fight time. There's no bounded field, is there? A sudden change of atmosphere. Just as you'd expect from Fujini, her nickname of Human Jet Coaster, oh, I didn't know that was her nickname, okay, isn't just for show. Well, okay, that was over in a second, but that really was a bad hit. Ouch. She'd do that every time? Well, at least that would make her tough. Fujini is still on the ground, having hit her head on the platform. You can't see her expression with her head facing the ground, so it gives you a bad mental image.
Oi, 前の席のやつ、先生起こしてやれよ。
Excuse me? Oh, because I have others on. That's what's doing that. Hey, front row, wake her up. Is that a character I should know about?
やだよ。近づいた途端パクって食べられたら怖いもん。
I can see how the class would get such a image of her in their heads when she's doing this every day as her morning greeting. I can see why they'd be more lax around her and treat her not with respect. I mean, she's not exactly asking to be treated with respect when she enters like that every time. Not that I'm saying they shouldn't still be nice to her, but, I mean, she can only blame herself. I don't want to. I'm scared she'll bite me if I go near her.
ミミックじゃあるまいし、さすがに藤村でもそこまでやらねえだろ。
She's not a mimic or anything. She won't go that far.
あんたね、そういうんなら自分で起こしてあげなさいよ。
Hey, if you're saying that, why don't you do it?
うわ、俺パス。こういうの苦手。
I'll pass. I'm not used to this. Oh, all the randos. What a fun class of randos.
私だって苦手よ。だいたいなんで女の子にやらせるわけ？
Me
男子
neither.
やりなさいよね、男子。
And why would you make a girl do it? A guy should do it. Okay, it's enough randos. Enough randos. Enough randos. I like the personality of the randos, but shut up! The front row's getting noisy. Oh, was that it? Was that the end of it? Did I literally turn them off right at the end of it? Wow, timing. As we're in the middle rows, we can't tell what sort of state Fujini is in. We can't tell, so we all stand up to look. She's not moving. Is she passed out? Is she dead? Someone asks. If so, the problem would be how to get her to the nurse's office. Is she that bad off? Everyone here is a warrior who has been with Fujini for the past year. A warrior? They probably want to get out of the habit of taking their teacher to the nurse's office. How often does this happen? Fujimura-sensei, are you alright? A brave female student, hey, I guessed the gender correctly, calls out to her. Fujini doesn't even twitch. And she doesn't YouTube either, or Mixer! Bajinga! Bum-ching. A sense of worry runs through the room. That was a bad fall. She hit her head right on the platform. She'd have to be invincible to come out of that without a scratch. I mean, she is pretty tough. How about getting her for our baseball club? Our female baseball club. Like, where we take photos of the male baseball players. That requires toughness. No, I just guessed the gender wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't be trying to save that. I guessed wrong. Don't even joke about that. The day she's in charge of us, we'd get into... Wait. The day she's in charge of us, we'd get into the regionals. Wait, you're complimenting her. Which means if she was in charge of you... So the archers do good, right? Because she's really good. So you know she's really good. And you don't want to get into regionals. Do you think that's too much of a hassle? Or something? Fujimura-sensei, it's no good. There's no response. Why don't you wake her up since you're in front of her? No way. If she's really dead, I'll be killed. What? That's not how that works. Oh my god. Do they do this every fucking day or some shit? That's so stupid. I love it. It's stupid. I love it. I love the stupid. Things could be bad later if we leave her like that. No one wants to go near her. I guess it can't be helped. We'll have to do that. Not that. Yeah, that. All our hearts became one. United. Oh my god. This class is hilarious. Well, not Shinji and I, because we're too scared. Oh, really? The two Shis stay out of it. Shinji, the frickin' coward. Oh, and you're also, you also wouldn't get involved because you actually know her personally, and you don't want to get frickin' oyster sauce mixed up with your soy sauce again. Ichi, ni. I'm counting in Japanese, I apologize. Wake up, tiger! Oh, and you're calling her tiger, not taiga. That is rude. Is that what does it normally? Even though everyone said it at the same time, it's only as loud as a whisper. Oh, okay. Ichi, ni. Wake up, tiger! Why are they doing it whispering? Because if they do it loudly, they're afraid she'll be mad? What's the problem? The tiger part is especially quiet. Wake up, tiger. Ooh. But still. A twitch. Oh, because even that nickname at all, even the slightest bit of that nickname, you know, sends her into a spiral. So, I understand, I think. Sort of. Weird. It's like a subconscious thing where she can hear the nickname even when she's unconscious. I guess there actually is some sense to that because it's not like your ears stop working, but it's weird. The silent Fujini reacts. Whoa, she moved. It's working, everyone. All right, continue the punishment. It's punishment time. Poo, 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 poo. Everyone must be stressed from the impending exams. Even though they shouldn't, they repeat Fujini's nickname while waving their arms. Oh, this is great. Wake up, tiger. It's morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Sensei, you're a tiger if you don't wake up. Don't give up, tiger. Stand up, tiger. Which is it? She a tiger if she doesn't wake up, or a tiger if she does? Oh my god. What does she expect? If this is their best way of waking her up, then what does she think is going to happen, them all calling her by her nickname? Gosh, she only has herself to blame. Now, I double blame her for the whole oyster thing. Because I thought, oh, he called her by the nickname, so she's just, super payback when maybe that was unfair. But you're bringing this on yourself when you're passing out every time and getting them to wake you up. Like, come on. Now I double, triple anger at you that you replaced with the oyster sauce. That's just rude. That's unfair to the oysters. Think about their feelings. Wake up, sensei! Then you'll be a true tiger, not a faker! Tiger! Tiger! What's... Tiger! Tiger! T-I double got wrong tiger. That spells tigger, it does. There's the tiger face. Ah! Don't call me tiger! Is Tigger better? Oh, there's the tiger face! Nice! A roar of lightning. Is it like at all like a thrust like lightning? Oh man, maybe she should just be a servant. Yeah, we'll skip all this. We can just have 6 servants. She can be one of them. She's good enough, right? A roar of lightning. She stands bravely as if the fall has done nothing at all. Well, if it did nothing, why would she be unconscious? Like, what do you expect, woman? If that's what wakes you from your stupor, learn to wake from your stupor in other ways or stop complaining. Huh? What are you all doing? You can't stand up in the middle of homeroom. Come on, sit down and I'll get started. Is this how every homeroom starts? Are you not in on this? Is this not your joke? Like, if this was your joke, I may, understand. But if it was your joke, you shouldn't be screwing with Shiro for playing along with your own joke. And if it's not your joke, what the farts? Fujini stands before everyone in her usual manner. It seems all memories from the moment she entered the classroom have fled her head. Seems Tiger doesn't remember what happened. Lucky. We're really fortunate this morning. I don't know if we can call it lucky. Everyone returns to their seats, chatting. Did someone just make fun of me? Yes, you're very make-funnable. No offense, but offense. You are very make-funnable. No, we didn't. Maybe you imagined it? Alright, good. Then I'll start homeroom, so listen up. Fujini starts homeroom slowly. She chats in between the announcements, so we don't get through it very fast. Oh, is she a tangent person? A lot like me, then. Not that I would be a teacher, but... So everyone, please note the curfew. Curfew? Oh. Oh, wait, did they mention this at all before? Or is this new? It's at 6 o'clock, so people with club activities shouldn't stay too late either. Well, clearly Shiro ignores the curfew in a couple days from now. Why is this? 6 o'clock's too early, Taiga-sensei. Can't the athletic clubs be exempted? Nope. And Goto-kun, please address your teacher as Fujimura-sensei. I'll get mad if you call me that again. But your Taiga name is so fun. It's such a fun name. Alright, I'll be careful. Goto-kun sits down again, not showing any signs of listening to her. How stupid of him. Fujini gets mad when she says she will. It makes no difference that he's a student and she's a teacher. He doesn't realize that she just gave him a final warning. Oh. Do you realize that, getting to know, now that you know her better? But she, I mean, it's different with you. I mean, it shouldn't be, but... It's different with you, Shiro, because she's sort of your guardian, so she's allowed to fuck with you. That's not right at all, but a teacher definitely cannot fuck with a student in that way. Like the oyster sauce thing, that's definitely a no-go. So, I mean, if she does something like that, she should just be freaking fired. I don't know how different Japanese laws are to American with teachers, but I highly doubt it's different enough that she'd be able to... Anyways. Well, that's it for today's homeroom. Let's meet again in English class in 3rd period, everyone. Oh, English. That's gotta be so sugoi desu. Let's do some beautiful English. Today we're learning the word English. That's what you say when you say English, but you say it wrong. Not that they say English, they say Eigel. Do you speak Eigel? They wouldn't say that either. They would say I don't actually remember how you say do you speak in Japanese, but English is Aigo. I know that. Anyways, Lego, my ego, almost. Is it Aigo or Ego? Wait, I don't remember. It's one of those. Fujini leaves, waving her hand. She's the teacher responsible for Class 2C, Fujimura Taiga. Her nickname is Tiger. You might doubt it, but it really is her nickname. I don't doubt it at all. I believe it. I've seen firsthand the power of the Tiger nickname. People like calling her so since she has a name like Taiga, but Fujini herself hates the nickname. Well, you know, then change your name, lady. I mean, your name is just asking for it. Oh, okay, that's not fair, but like, I don't know. There's two sides to the story. According to her, it's unfeminine. I mean, Tiger? Not really. Go get him, Tiger. Well, I guess that's more of a man thing, but it couldn't be both. You can be like a tigress. The tiger in Kung Fu Panda was a female. She's that kind of person, so I think it's her own fault she has an unfeminine nickname. I mean, yeah. I sort of agree to an extent. Anyways, she is a tiger-like person. That she does feel like a tigress. I can sort of see that, so in that sense, I do think it's her own fault. Oh, hello, here's the other teacher. We're starting class. Day monitor, the bows. Oh, shoot. He's got a fancy green suit on. I think last time we saw him, he had a black suit, or maybe that was just the lighting. Day monitor, the bows, or the bows. The teacher for the first period enters as Fujini exits. Oh, so first period is different than homeroom? Okay, you see, when I was in school, your homeroom teacher was your first period teacher. It seems kind of silly to have your homeroom teacher just leave after doing attendance or whatever. It makes sense to me to have the first period and homeroom kind of combined into one, but I can, yeah, all right, fine. I don't have anything against it. It makes more sense to me that you might as well combine them instead of have them show up, take attendance or whatever, and then leave. But teacher for first period enters as Fujini exits. It's like this every morning as Fujini continues homeroom until the very last minute. How long does homeroom last if it's not an official class? And the classes end like every other day. There are many kinds of students. Ones that go to clubs, ones that hurry home, and ones that stay in the classroom for no reason. Well, I'm sure they have a reason for them, if there's a reason. Just assuming there's no reason is simple-minded, Shiro. Open your mind, open your horizons. Looks like I won't be in any of those categories. Huh? Sorry, Emiya. About the rest of the repairs, do you have time today? Oh, shoot. Is he going to be staying late? But wait, today's not the day where he gets stabbed in the heart. So is he just going to be staying late for a few days in a row? Well, I do have plans, but... Oh, you have dinner plans with Sakura. You got a hot date. It's not like I'm just playing around. After all, the main reason I quit the archery club is because I wanted to prioritize work. Oh, right, gotcha. Oh, that's the reason. Oh, wait, but I thought they said Mato bullied you out of the club. Well, maybe it was like a toofy. Like, he did, but you also had a reason. Prioritize work. So are you getting paid for this? Because I doubt he's paying you unless... I mean, it's a school thing. Maybe you just want to get better at your craft so that you can get paid. Hopefully you live long enough. Hashtag Grail War. It's already been 5 years since father died. 3, I refuse to believe it. 3, I will keep going by 3. I decided to start working to pay my living expenses. That makes sense. Okay, gotcha, yeah. If you work a lot, there are some jobs you just can't refuse. I mean, sure, if you're getting paid. Are you getting paid? I did not think you were getting paid for this. Maybe you are getting paid. That would be nice of him. Unexpected, though, because he's your friend, and this is a school job, but maybe. Today's an example. They're restocking inventory at work, and they asked me to come if I can help. If I can, as any help, is it... Oh, wait, hold on. Scratch that. You don't work as a mechanic. Is that what you're saying? They're restocking inventory. Are you a stock boy? Are you like a... Oh, shoot, I can relate to that. I know what that's like. And they asked you to come if any help is appreciated. So wait, you should totally get a job as a mechanic. Like with your magic, you could do some great stuff. Why aren't you doing that, man? Why are you being a stock boy? Maybe you just haven't like been able to get into the right channels, or maybe any official jobs that involve mechanics are only for people that are, have graduated high school. I guess I could also see that. Like maybe you need some kind of degree. Do you really though to be a mechanic? Do you need any kind of like? Is there a mechanics degree? I don't know. Maybe this is being insensitive. I'm honestly not sure. It's certainly not something I have to go to. They're probably just having people come in because they want to party after work. Well, that's not very priorities. Get your priorities straight. Dash, 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 dash. Then again, if they party after work, does that mean free food? Because that's food that maybe, as long as the food's not coming out of your paycheck. There are two options. Do I choose? Oh, shit. Is the second choice? I'll go and help out the student council. I'll go to work. Oh, farts. This one's not as easy. It's not a choice that involves a waifu, so I actually have to think. For completionist's sake, I'll probably stop doing this at a certain point, but for now, I want to make a new save point every time we get to a choice. Choice 2, electric, booger, blue. Oh, wait, electre, monies or friendship? Isn't that always the choice? Electric, boogerloo, save. Okay, I'll go help out the student council, or I'll go to work. Let's see here. Ryudo is a pal and all. And I think he is a good pal. If you get free food at the party, you can't eat Sakura's dinner. That's a very good point. If you get free food, you'll have to turn down the free food. That's a very good point. That's a point for not working and doing student council. Ooh. However, getting money is good. Getting money to pay for yourself, so you can, and maybe even, it'll let you spoil your female acquaintance, such as Sakura. It's good to have money. Also for yourself, not just for the female acquaintance, but for yourself. But also for the female acquaintance. But it's good to have money. But he's your friend. But it's good to have money. Hold on, let me look at the history. I want to see what he said. I want to see how nice he was in asking. About the rest of their parents, do you have time today? Well, I do have plans, but... Okay, I was... Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Do you have time today? Okay, what did he say about work? I wanted to prioritize work. It's already been 5 years, and I decided to start. If you work a lot... today's an example. They're restarting inventory, and they asked me to come if I can, as any help is appreciated. Ooh, okay, if they did ask you to come if you can... I think you should go. You don't want to not go, because, that's iffy. I mean, if they asked you, you got to prioritize the money. I don't know. I'd prioritize, the whole repairs here is one thing, but you can do them on another day, and, we're not going to be, Ryudo, he's not going to be our husbando if we say no. Money, though. You need money. I got to get money so I can spend it on a date. What? I got to get work. Oh, I gotta go to work. I'm sorry. I gotta work. I gotta work for a living. Well, no, because he's gonna be in the Grail War, so he can get a wish and then just wish for $1 million. But he doesn't know that yet, and I'm role playing. I gotta role play. In character, Shiro does not know he's gonna have the Grail War, so he's gonna be able to wish for $1 million. So he's gonna have to go to work. He's got to make those summer dollars. I feel sorry for Issei, but I should prioritize work. I didn't promise to be there, but I said I'd do my best to be there, so I should do so. I agree. If you say that you think you're going to, you gotta go. You can't, because you wanna. Anyways, just you go. If you're gonna go, you go. That was what I was curious about, really. He asked nicely. He did ask nicely. Ryudo did, but the work thing, if they said be there if you can, if it was a thing where maybe come, maybe don't, then if it was a bit iffier, maybe, but yeah. No, sorry, Issei, I've got plans. So can we finish some other time? Plans? Oh, you must mean your work. Sorry to trouble you. This isn't an urgent matter. Don't worry about me and go to work. Thank you. Thank you for being understanding, Rito. Because you're so understanding, I'm going to go back in time and choose you instead. No. Sorry, I'll continue first thing tomorrow morning. So, can we call it even? I told you, it's not that important. The urgent stuff was finished this morning. You can finish the rest when you're free, Emiya. Oh, look at Ryudo being so understanding. And look at Shiro being like, no, I really want to help everyone. But you can't, Shiro. You can't help everyone. Unless you use a wish with the Grail. I see. Then can I finish it when I don't have work? Sure, I'll rely on you again then, Emiya. Uh-huh. Just don't do it late after school. Is that what ends up getting him stabbed? It's not today that he gets stabbed, so I think we're okay. There's probably no way I can avoid it, though, despite the choices. It's probably inevitable that we get stabbed like lightning. Oh, that pose! Oh, there's the temple side showing. Issei says farewell and leaves the classroom. Monk. They have not said the word monk yet. He's a monk, right? That's the idea? Or is that prejudice? Not, I don't know. Is that me? Ignorant. Ignorantist? Well, I should hurry off too. Even though there's no set time to be there, I should head for the neighboring town if I'm going to work. Okay. Where does your work take place? Oh boy, are we going to meet someone new? Are we going to meet, like, who you work with? Jeez, I thought I was only helping out, but they gave me 30,000 yen. $300? How long was your shift? Hold on, you normally would get, like, what, $10 an hour? Maybe, what, I don't know what your minimum wage is. Canada minimum wage right now is like, well, okay, it depends on the area. The highest your minimum wage might be is like $20. That'd be really high. 20, which would not be $20, but it would be actually be 2,000. So 2,000 times 15. There's no way you worked 15 hours. Why did they give you that much? Was it? Gosh, whenever I don't get extra money whenever I did at my stock job, but. $300. What the farts? What the farts, man? Anyways, I thought I was only helping out, but they get what? Why? What? I thought we were gonna meet a new character. I thought we were gonna meet whoever he was employed to, but that has not happened. So there is not going to be any plot twist of our employer being a secret master. I don't think. I think if there was, we'd meet him or her during this scene. But during a scene that could have potentially happened. But because we skipped it, I doubt they're a very important character. Even if we do meet them later on, I doubt they're a master. This was set in 2005, so money's is worth even more. Oh my gosh, you're right. Inflation. Call it receiving a windfall, I guess. Copenhagen, the place where I work today. Copenhagen? Sounds like a German word. Is like a liquor store and a bar, and a lot of people are needed to restock inventory. It's a liquor store. Oh, so it sells liquor and it's a bar. How often do you get drunk there? Did Kiritsugu ever frequent? It's a big job that takes at least 5 people, and it doesn't hurt to have more help. But the boss just said to everyone in his usual tone, "If you can come and help, please do. I'd appreciate the service." Completely relaxed about it. As it turned out, I was the only one who came, along with his boss and his daughter, Neko-san. New waifu, and she's named after a cat. Let's go, new waifu. We haven't met her yet. Oh gosh, but she's named after a cat. That means she's a cat girl. Best girl, Neko. I met her already. I mean, what? That's. I'm totally not judging her just based on her name and cat girls and. Her name. She's named after a cat, man. She's gonna be a cat girl. She's got to be best girl. I haven't met her yet. Until I meet... Innocent until proven guilty. Until I meet her, I will assume she's best girl. And then when I meet her, I can actually decide if she's worthy of being best girl. But until then, everybody else is second fiddle to Neko-san. I was the only one who came, along with the boss and his... Oh, how old is Neko-san? Am I like a pedo if I get with her? Is she like my age? Probably, right? Waifu Wars, right? The Holy Waifu Wars? As it turned out, I was the only one who came, along with the boss and his daughter, Neko-san. So, okay. He asked 5 people and you're the only one who came, so he's got to be very grateful. So yeah, we got some money. It's like 30,000 yen. That's great. Maybe we got all the money that the other 4 would have gotten if they came. Okay, let's math it out that way. If we got all the money the other 4 would have gotten if they came, then that means 30,000 divided by 5 is 6,000. So maybe if it was just him, he would have gotten 6,000. That I can work with, because that maybe if he helped for like 3 hours, he got an increased pay, or maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. Okay, he still got a nice bonus, even if he got all 5 of them, but still. Or maybe he just gets paid a decent amount for his job. Anyways, that's a nice paycheck for, I don't know how many hours he worked, but like, if he worked like 6 hours, then I don't think he worked that many. But if he worked, because based on the time of day, the sky doesn't look that dark. But if he worked like 6 hours, then, assuming he got the money that all 5 would have gotten if all 5 came, then I could see that being, a regular pay amount-ish. For 2005, I mean. These days, you probably could get away with 5 hours getting that much. Anyways, the 6,000, not the 30,000. Anyways, you idiot, there's no way people will come if you ask like that. Or wait, no, did Neko say that? You idiot, there's no way people will come if you ask like that. You have to demand it and say if they don't come, they're fired. Neko-san was scolding the boss, but I showed up to be a victim, defying their expectations. Aw, you're the one who showed up. Yeah, that means you're their fate. You see, you got all their money, I bet. So it's worth it. It's worth it to help out, you know. Yay. Also, he probably has a hot daughter who I could maybe get in the pants of. Ooh, that's wrong. I'll wait till I eventually move on to my mechanic job, because Shiro's going to want a mechanic job. Then I'll slyly ask her on a date after I'm not working there anymore, because that could get awkward. They welcomed me with a cheer, and we decided to clean up the storage area as best as we could. And so, before we realized, 2 hours had passed and we'd finished restocking the inventory. I'm surprised, Shiro. You some kind of brownie or something? Okay, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I don't know if they're speaking. If they are speaking, I want to hear their voice. So I'm going to turn others on for a moment. After work, the boss eats a brown cake while being impressed. Not at all. I'm just used to heavy jobs, and I've worked here long enough to know where things are. I haven't been working here since I was small for nothing, you know. Ha ha! Banter.
あ、そっか。あれ、シロ君ってもう5年だっけ?
No, boss. Your memory's going. It's been 3 years. Son, get it right. I will commit to that, goddammit. Oh yeah. Has it been 3 years already? About that long. You were the only ones that would hire me right after my father died. Aw, how nice. Did they know your father at all?
ありゃりゃ。まあ、僕も年を取るわけだ。
Oh, no wonder I'm feeling old. He eats his rum cake. Neko-san is drinking hot sake. Drinking sake, that's like, you know, alcoholic, which means she's probably legal. She's probably older than me. Ooh, an older lady. Okay. The family is well balanced as the boss likes sweet things while his daughter likes spicy things. So...
けど助かったわ。こんだけやってもらって、おだちんがケーキだけっていうのもあれだし。はい、これ僕からの気持ち。
But you really helped us out. I can't just give you a cake for all this work, so here's a token of my appreciation. He hands me 3 10,000 yen bills. Must be nice. Is it because he's partially drunk? Maybe he's drunk all the time because of the alcohol. Don't drink when you're working, old man. Oji-san. A reward unmatched for the 3 hours of work I did. Much more than I would get for even a week's work. Oh my gosh. So you basically just got paid $100 an hour. Must be fucking nice. Ooh. How much do you normally work in a week? Ooh, we can math this out. I like math. Award unmatched for the 3 hours of work I did. Much more than I would for even a week. Okay, so in a week, you wouldn't make 30,000. Assuming he makes like 1,000 an hour normally, let's just guess. How many hours? That means he doesn't work more than 30 hours. Well, if he's part-time, full-time would go 40 hours, so it makes sense. If he's part-time, I doubt he does as many as 30. He probably doesn't do any more than, what, 15? I don't know, random guess. So he probably makes, what, like 15,000? So maybe half as much as that in a week? Or something like that? Something like that. Oh, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. I hesitate, but decide to accept what I'm given. And as I'm leaving Copenhagen...
ちょい待ち。エミヤ、今日の話誰から聞いた?
That's Neko's beautiful voice. Can we see Neko's beautiful face? Hold on, Emiya. Emiya. She used a pet nickname. Emiyan. She uses like pet cat type nicknames because Neko has an N in it. I need to meet this person. She's my waifu. I've already decided. She's my route. I'm choosing the Neko route. If there's no Neko route, I will invent one. Hold on, Emiyan. Who'd you hear about today from? What do you mean, who'd you hear about today from? What are you talking about? Neko-san stops milk curled up in front of the heater. She curls up! She curls up like a cat! She's a cat girl with the name of a cat girl! I think it was Furumi-san. Who? I think it was Furumi-san.
学生に自分の仕事を押し付けるんじゃないってのよ。あのバカ。
Man,
ま
that...
あそれはいいとして。何？じゃあ今日の棚卸し、また聞きだったのに来たんだ。
She interrupted me, but I forgave her because she's a cat girl. Man, that idiot. Don't push your work onto a student. Well, so you came here today even though you didn't have to? Wait, I think it was Furumi. I'm sorry, what? What am I missing here? Copenhagen. Who'd you hear about today from? Oh, so someone told him about maybe working today even though he didn't have to? I'm a little confused about this, but... Don't push your work onto a student. I'm a little confused about that, but okay. Well, it was like, come and help if I wasn't busy. Oh, okay. I'll turn Shiro's voice on for the rest of this. I'm curious about how he talks to these people. Ugh. Ugh.
フルミもバカだけど、エミヤンもおバカさん？
Furumi is an idiot, but so are you. I don't even know Furumi. Gosh, this scene's all weird. Like, I'm meeting people I don't even know, and I'm saying that I apparently knew someone I didn't even know. Was Furumi not someone who was gonna come in, but didn't because they didn't, because they do, but because they don't? They're the dodo bird.
まあいいけど。君さ、人の頼みを断ったことないでしょ。前に私と父が風邪で寝込んだ時も店番してくれたし。
Oh shit. What a nice guy. Furumi's an idiot, but so are you. Oh well, you never turned down anyone asking for help, do you? Well, I turned down Ryudo, but that's a temporary turn down. You took care of the student when Dad and I got sick too. Wow, how nice. And I'm assuming you got paid for that, though.
別にそんなことはないですけど、俺無理な注文は受けませんもん。自分でできることでできる場合だけ引き受けますから。
I don't think that's true. I don't take impossible jobs. I only accept things I can do. Oh, really? Well, what do you think you can do and what do you think you can't?
あん時、君も風邪ひいてたんだけどね。
But you were sick too back then. She said Kimi. She used a U word. She didn't... Oh, she used a not a U word. She said Kimi, which is more like, you know... Okay, she said Kimi, which is a word for you. There's several words for you, like anata, kimi, anta, omoi, omai, sorry. Don't say oh my. That's a bad word. If you say that, you probably don't like the person. If you do like the person, don't use that word. Anyways, generally speaking, you don't use you words. You just say their name. However, usually when you use words, you are talking down to them in some sense. So she's definitely talking down to Shiro to an extent. I mean, she is probably an older woman to some extent. How much older? But Kimi is like the word you use for someone like a boy. So basically she's saying, hey boy. Which is, you know, I don't want you treating me like a kid. I want you to be my waifu. How old are you? You're the boss's daughter, right? How old's the boss? I assumed you were right my age. You have to be my age so you can be my waifu. Gosh. He was sick too back then. Well, I mean, still, sick man's gotta work. Well, no. You really shouldn't work if you're sick. That just makes you more sick.
まあいいけど。私が何を言いたいかっていうとですね。エミヤンはいいやつで、ちょっとバカで、そのあたり、私は心配なので、今度藤村に、ちょっとは顔出せやこら、と伝えておいてほしいのです。
Fujimura's friend? Oh, you're about Fujimura's age then. Okay, well, if Fujimura isn't weird, then you're not weird either. Ooh, but if Fujimura is weird, then you are weird. Ooh. Well, that's okay, because Shiro's like, what, 16? At youngest, he's 16, which means an 8-year difference. That's not too weird. In like 4 years, he'll be 20, you'll be, what, 28? I don't know. That's not too weird. And especially not weird once he gets to like 22 and 30. That's not too weird. Anyways, you know, I gotta think for our future when we get married. I mean, what? I don't really care, but what I'm saying is, you're a good person and a bit stupid. I won't deny that. So I'm a bit worried. But you're worried about me, waifu. Marriage confirmed. We're already married. Tell Fujimura to come and see me from time to time. Oh, you just want to get to Fujimura. Is there some bit of a lesbian relationship going? No, you're just friends. You're just friends. I'm sorry. I'm reading too much into things. I'm just, you know, I probably am not even going to get Sprite for you, am I? You're still in my others, aren't you? You're just an other to me, aren't you? I want to see them. I want to see the cat girl. Don't hold out on me, game. Neko-san circles her finger while drinking some hot sake. Gosh, that's so, like, indicative. And we don't even get to see it. Ah, game, why do you tease me with your words? She seems to think I'm a firefly or something.
はあ。とにかく藤姉に伝言
Talk about being dense. So, just tell Fujini that? You didn't, that's all you took away from that conversation? Just tell Fujini that? Wow.
そうじゃあねあんまし頑張りすぎんなよ少年
No, shonen. That's the actual word for boy, huh? Right, see ya. Don't push yourself too hard. Shonen. I just like using the word shonen after hour 17. How often do they use shonen, though, as like as a term for you? Is shonen a term for you, or is that its own term? I'm not sure how offensive or inoffensive it is. Like, they called shonen in Ever 17, or they called him boy, but like, that was sort of giving him the name shonen, not using it in the you sense. So I'm not sure if it's ever used in the you sense, but... Anyways...
いつの間にか橋越えてら
Wow, I'm already past the bridge. Okay, flashback's over. I guess we can turn the voices off. Goodbye, cat girl. When you marry Neko, will you take over the bar or start the mechanic shop of your dream? Oh, man. It'll be like a combination effort. It'll be like, we'll take over the bar, but we'll do mechanics in the bar. We'll do both. She'll sell the liquor, and I'll work on, and they'll get drunk enough that they'll be willing to be loose with their money. So I'll be like, are you sure you don't need work on that? I think that could be improved just a little bit. My motto is, if it ain't broke, get them drunk, then they'll think it's broken. I can fix it. That would be so awful. It would be great. Alright, I'm already past the bridge. I made it from the neighboring town of Shinto back into Miami City while I was daydreaming. Okay. I walked through the moonlit town. We never got confirmation on who it was that Rin saw but that's tomorrow, so it wouldn't be today anyways. I was thinking, like, we don't know who that was. If that was Shiro, then it's possible that we may end up seeing that from Shiro's point of view, where Rin was looking down from, in the skylight when Archer was getting a view of the area. Rin, like, got a feeling that she saw someone or something. My assumption is that's Shiro, and that would make sense, because if it was, then we'll get to see that from Shiro's point of view, which will confirm that it's Shiro, because right now we don't know, and there's really no way that we're ever going to know unless it's confirmed by it being Shiro. So if it's anyone else, it will never be confirmed, therefore that makes me believe it will be Shiro. But unless it's some big plot twist who Rin saw, but I don't think so. Which means tomorrow, Shiro's going to end up on that bridge looking up at Rin, potentially. But will he actually see her? The time is around 7:30. So at 2 a.m. today, well, technically tomorrow, with how time works, at 2 a.m. tomorrow is when Rin wants to summon Archer. But she's going to fail and summon her at actually 3 or 1. I forget which direction it was, but she's going to... Anyways. So I wonder if that'll have any effect on us in our living hood. There should be people around at this time, but there's no sign of anyone. Oh, yeah. There was some crime here in Miami City a few days ago. Oh, no. Crime? Like what kind? A burglar murdered someone, I think. That's not how that works. A burglar steals things. A murderer murders people. But, okay. Do you mean they wanted to steal things, but then someone spotted them and they had to kill because they were caught? Oops, hiccups. That must be why there's no one around and why the school curfew became 6 o'clock. Okay. Which means you're late. You little shit. You're late. You're supposed to be home by 6 o'clock. What are you doing? Gas leaks and murder, huh? It's been getting dangerous lately. No wonder there are fewer people walking around at night. Yeah, because there's a curfew. Get your ass home. It's getting too dangerous to let Sakura go home on her own. So you should start walking her home so that she doesn't run into foreigners like she does tomorrow night. If you think it's too late to start letting her walk home on her own, you should be walking home with her tomorrow when she walks home with, yeah, because tomorrow night she's going to end up walking home and runs into the weird foreigner, and Sakura's going to see that, which means you are irresponsible, young Shiro man. You got to start escorting her home. You even think so in your inner monologue, so why do you wait so long to act on it if that's what you think? Sakura's house is in the residential area on the other side of town. Oh, okay. Okay, so she lives closer to Rin. Well, let her stay over at your place, man. Sleep over while the murder is about. Sleep over. You know, there's nothing sexual. What? I mean, there doesn't have to be. Starting tonight, I should walk her home. You say that, but then you don't follow through. Huh? What? For a moment, I can't believe my eyes. What? What is it? What do you see? There's someone on the road which I thought was empty. The person is standing above me as if looking down at me. Who is this? What is this? This seems like an important scene. This seems important. So let's turn some voices back on. I assume it's going to be a new person. So I'm going to leave every other voice off. If it's not a new person, well, then who cares? It's not important, clearly. Hold on a second. I need to take a drink of water and think about this. Okay. Where do I want to begin? She probably wants to kill you. I wouldn't be surprised. Fuck. I forgot about her. That makes sense. I wondered, that was a weird story arc that didn't really. Wow. She's in Fate Stay Night. That makes sense. I didn't expect it. I wasn't thinking about it. She's gonna be a master. Oh, fuck, she probably hates your guts. 'Cause he just abandoned them, right? Pretty much. Oh, farts. Oh, farts. Hello. Hi. You're kind of like my sister, sort of, right? Sort of. Oh, wait, am I unstable? Hold on. Don't be unstable on me now. I can't be unstable now. This is an important scene. Okay, I'm gonna save here. No unstable, please.